live.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th.
Welcome. Happy 4th. Happy Patriotic Day. Happy Patriotic Month, since July is now dubbed Patriotism Day or month.
Yes.
You know? Some people can have some months of their own. I think the veterans deserve like a month or 5.
Well,
6,
no, we
7,
should
8,
stop.
9, 10, 11, 12.
We should stop with the segregation. Every day we should celebrate everything. You know, it should just become part of life. Like, you know, wake up in the morning, acknowledge how beautiful your life is. You know what you can do to make it even better to help others. That's what we should be doing.
Absolutely. But welcome to the lovely Kicking the Peanut Show. We are a few days late, but we figured we should just do a 4th of July spectacular show for you guys.
A patriotism special.
All things, everything. Yeah, the special. Well, I call it a spectacular show. I figured, special, spectacular. I wanted to
extravaganza.
Yeah, see? Well, anyways, I am the lovely Who's Alice, and I am joined by my partners in crime today.
I am Alexander.
My friend.
I'm Vinny.
I am Loki.
Loki.
And Vinny. And Xanders. Welcome to the Peanut, where we talk about everything and anything. And so, welcome to our 4th of July special. What shall we talk about aside from our weeks? Because we're kind of halfway through the week in a way, but not really. So maybe we'll just do a brief thing. It's an interesting day for me. I'll start off right here, right away. Interesting few days. I had to train some people yesterday. I had some food poisoning issues yesterday, which sucked.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm in good spirits. Actually, first thing I ate today was I plucked off a tomato and ate it.
Yum.
And it tastes good.
Oh, from your little vine that you've been growing. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I plucked off one. It melted in my mouth, and like the skin wasn't all like chewy and like get stuck in between your teeth and gums. It was awesome.
Speaking of melting in mouth, I'm gonna go AFK for about like 5-10 minutes, so I'll be the last person to talk about the past weeks. Okay? So I'll be right back.
All right. So Vinny, how's your week been? Vinny or Loki? Would you rather?
Different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk about both this week and last week, if you don't mind.
No, absolutely. Take it up.
There's
Floor is yours,
a
my
bit of
friend.
bad, there's a bit of good. Unfortunately, I had an accident in the house. Our ceiling caved. So there was that.
Oh no! I think Xander did mention that something like that happened. That is very unfortunate.
That's the main reason why I haven't been around for a little while. I've been doing cleanup and doing cleanup of the house as well, so we can get somebody in. Because currently we have too much stuff around the house, I will say, that needs to be cleaned up. Too much clutter. And we need to get somebody in my dad needs to get in. He needs to get somebody to look at the ceiling and figure out what's going to go on. And there's all that. Had a good July 1st.
Well, that's unfortunate, but at the same time, once you get someone in and get like stuff assessed, I mean, like where did that?
Run a little smoother. Where it happened is the worst place possible. It's the main hallway, for the downstairs.
Oh no.
I'm right in the living room right now, and it's right beside the stairwell that leads to upstairs. So, and it's right before the kitchen is where the ceiling fell. So
getting to the kitchen is a little bit of a
considering there's some leftover
pink stuff, drywall and insulation.
insulation just dangling there. So gotta duck your
Oh,
head to
that's-
not hit the insulation.
Were you in an area that got a whole lot of like rain lately, or what?
No, like weeks. I think it was a week before it caved. We had a bit of a plumbing problem. My daughter freaked out and pushed the toilet handle a few too many times, and it flooded out into the hallway. So that transferring water seeped through the floorboards and into the ceiling down here. And we had to get buckets and whatnot to gather the water. So, yeah.
Oh, so
We
it
thought that
slipped
was
through
the end of it. We thought that was the end of it. Then one morning, I'm waking up from passing out on the couch after watching anime, and the ceiling just fell.
Oh my
That was-
gosh.
Quite a rude awakening for me.
Oh my, yeah, quite one, indeed. Oh my buckets.
My wife thought the cats dropped something down the stairs until I started
Oh, really?
yelling her name. And she's like, oh, something happened.
Oh, blame it on the cats.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Always blame it on the fucking cats.
Yeah, blame it on the cats or blame it on the dogs. Blame it on the bunny
But,
rabbits, you know.
Yeah, no, this, like, coming up to this week now, it's my best friend's birthday, and it's my wife's birthday today.
Oh, well, happy birthday to your wife and happy 4th of July to everybody, too, on that note.
Indeed.
Didn't
She
you
was just
really-
telling me earlier
When is
that
your wife's
there's so
birthday?
many people.
What,
Yeah,
Vinny?
my wife and my best friends.
Oh, what, Vinny?
I said it's his wife's birthday. I hardly heard that part. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay, dude. You're good. These things happen. What are you gonna do? I mean, seriously.
Not hurt.
Hang on one second. I accidentally screen shared and I wanted to see all you guys so I know who's talking because I can't see it when I hit the clean screen share. We have a Zandy Landy who is making some epic 4th of July food, I hope. If he comes up and says, I made spaghetti, I'll be like, what? My boyfriend
No,
made
You're
that.
gonna be making hot dogs or hamburgers.
Hey, when I
Yeah,
get
you
back
should then.
from the park, I'm gonna make some.
Probably at least a steak.
Yeah. What, Vinny? What are you
Something
making?
American.
I might make a veal when I get back.
A veal. Ooh.
Have you
Ooh.
ever had veal? I never had that.
I have had veal. It's different, but it's also like, you know, good.
I have not had the pleasure.
Well, I've had it at Buco de Beppo out in the Twin Cities. I had veal parmesan before, but they matted down the veal where like it feels like there's more breading than meat.
Yeah, that happened to me in a restaurant one time. They did that with the fish. There was just so much breading on the fish.
Yeah, I actually like yesterday I had like food poisoning and I also had to walk a bit to work because of everything and I think I got food poisoning with like a little bit of heat exhaustion. Because I was
Oh,
like
God.
toting my Xbox and a whole bunch of other stuff in like a military backpack. I had like 20 pounds worth of weight in my backpack and I was carrying that to work and I think that might have been the reason why I kind of got sick, but I think it was also the fish and chips I had, which were delicious, but maybe it's a deep fryer or whatever, the oil that was making me all like, ugh. Yeah, yesterday I wasn't feeling too hot, but other than that, Vinny, how's your week been?
Me, my week has been actually, I don't really remember too much from last week, if I'm going to be completely blunt. But from what I do remember, I think it was pretty good, honestly, from what I can see.
I can't remember anything negative, but do you have any uplifting moments, or is it just be cool?
I guess one of the good things from what I can say is that, like, my house is actually getting cleaned up. That's a start.
Yeah.
Give me one second.
But anyways, today is the day of our patriotism, right? So let's talk about like favorite moments. Like I sent a video to Xander when he comes back. Maybe like if it's not copyrighted, we can watch it. It's where it was during COVID, where they were like California had said that like firing out fireworks was like you couldn't do it, but then all of a sudden you had these helicopters hovering, and you could see the whole city just shooting them off.
Oh yeah, I know the video you're talking about. That was so
Yes,
cool.
I shared it, I think, in general chat and our Discord. So, but yeah, I thought that was like, it was a good like thing reminding. I just like fireworks. I think they're cool. But I bet you right now, Scott and his family are just shooting them off like crazy up in Connecticut. If like, but you know. I can almost guarantee he is, like, because I remember, like, when we were trying to do the show and weren't able to put it out, like, it was a pretty cool show. And we talked about a lot of really awesome things, but, like, we could hear fireworks going off in the background. Like, Scott has, like, been firing off fireworks, like, even when it wasn't 4th of July. Celebration to celebrate independence, and actually, like right from what I hear, France is falling again.
I'm back. Why do I not hear anything?
That's what I was wondering.
Where'd everybody go?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Alice.
This is Andrew.
Alice, we've been recording this whole time. What's been going on?
Oh
We've been
no,
talking, but
we
it
just
stopped for a minute. I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
oh, it's probably because
She
I
was
was a
like-
little far away from my Wi-Fi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I just came back.
You were like
yeah.
mid-sentence, and like everything stopped.
Ah,
Well, I was just saying, like, it was a day of celebration and everything. Like, does anybody have any fun plans for this evening for the festivities?
let me show you what I have planned for this evening.
Oh, well,
I was gonna say, I hope it's a freaking burger.
dude, yeah, it better be patriotic and.
I have a pulled pork
Shit.
sandwich with macaroni and potato salad and baked beans.
Oh my lord,
yes.
dude.
First, he
Oh
has to have
my lord.
beans, because
Mmm.
he's a bean man.
No, you're the
I hope
bean
your
man.
beans have bacon in them.
I'm not the one eating them.
Yeah, because that make you a
Bacon,
cannibal.
the natural fruit. The more
Yeah,
you
you're a
eat, the more you
cannibalistic bean man. You're horrible, Xander.
do. Xander's a fucking carnivore. We
Yep.
all know it. Xander, so how has your last week and a half been?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have a mouthful of macaroni salad. I just had to dig in.
Of
I'll
course.
take it out in story. Tell us.
I've
Well-
just got a mouthful of stuff.
No, not like you, Alice. I don't have a mouthful
Whatever,
of
dude.
stuff.
Dude, I've gone,
She's got a
I
mouthful of cheese.
Mouthful of cheese.
Dude, I wish. No, actually, my boyfriend made tacos today.
Oh, nice.
I'm like,
Wait,
how patriotic
no.
of you.
Hold on a second. No. This
Actually,
isn't Cinco de Mayo. It's not Taco. It may be Tuesday, but it's not Taco Tuesday. It's America Day. Like, come on.
It is America Day, but it technically is also by default Taco Tuesday.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. Like,
I don't know either.
anyway, no. My past week has been phenomenal. Like, we have not done any shows or any productions or anything. Like, we tried to do this show last Sunday, and we ran into some major internet problems, and we couldn't do it yesterday because, as Alice said earlier, she was not feeling well at all.
I had some. I think it was a mixture of heat exhaustion from walking to work and also like bad food.
Yeah.
Because I feel fine today now. Actually,
Good.
like I feel totally fine, but like throwing
Good.
up 4 times at work was not fun.
Yeah. But
On
no,
a day that I had
Imagine it
to
would
train
be.
2 people.
I
Yeah,
have.
dude, I had to train 2 new hires, so like I'm like that's the first impression they got me is me throwing up.
Dang.
Awesome.
I know. But I went on a rant, like, but I think most people, like, I know where I work. I'm not gonna go on a rant about it on the show, but Anywho, it's like aside from like you did say we did a lot. You did a lot actually.
Yeah, no, I have a major announcement. Okay, regarding the Omni Coalition.
Let's do it on the show, dude.
You
Let's
know?
do it.
So, boom, right here we have, this is our link tree. This first button here goes straight to our website. We have a website. But let's go over Linktree first. And while we have not been uploading videos this past week and change, that doesn't mean we have not been active. In the background, we have been going around creating accounts on various other video sharing / streaming websites, as well as social media websites everywhere that we can get to. We have like a handful, like 2, 3, 4 other sites still left to do, but right now for video streams we have a Rumble, a BitChute, Odyssey, Vimeo, Twitch, Kick, and a YouTube. For social networking, we have a Minds group, a Gab group, a Reddit, a Locals, True Social group, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, and page. And we also have our affiliates here, Abstract SFX Studios, of course. There's my YouTube, Sohen's Twitch there, Rhombus's YouTube, and King's Refuge Linktree, which he's actually been working on. And take a look at this, actually. This is pretty good. So...
I'm glad also I was able to help you with the little things. I just helped you with the oh dude, you did a fade.
Yeah.
Oh, you changed it. Oh no, I like
no,
the
fade's been there. The fade's been there.
Oh, it wasn't. I thought like maybe it was just because of the way my phone was when we did. Because I'm actually staring at the screen share.
Well, the background did used to be like solid purple, but I've gone in and I did a custom stuff instead of just presets. So, like, all of this is custom.
Yeah. Stop.
Stop what?
Sorry,
oh.
No, one of the cats was petting, I was petting the cat, and he got too excited, and he decided to bite and claw me because he got too excited.
Well, anyway, this is the website we have right here. It's still a work in progress, and we have a lot of work to do on this. But, hey, we have a website. You know, this is pretty cool. Like, the main thing, you know, like, that we have pretty much done...
Purple?
It'd be lovely to finish a sentence without getting stepped on, please.
Sorry.
Anyway, no, like the About Us. This is the most like progressed section here. You know what we are, what we do. Here's the team. There's of course a Golden Loon. There's there's me. There's Sohan. There's Alice, Ramasur, and then of course Noah. And we also have affiliates here. There's Abstract SFX and King's Refuge, and this takes you, straight to their sites. Back to his link tree. Over here's Abstract SFX. So yeah, we've been really working hard in the background, getting things done, and like even just today, like we just added actually our locals group. So
nice.
Yeah.
And also, you were telling me that you finally got back into your Gilded too.
Yes, I've regained access into my Gilded.
Gilded now.
So now we have a Gilded server, which we might actually use that to be our public server. Like,
yeah, Gilded is just basically like Discord for those who don't know,
yes.
But it's a little more like open-minded than like Discord can be sometimes. But luckily, lately, Discord has not been like cutting down servers and cutting them out lately, as much as they did like right after the whole 2020 elections. So. But also, like, what we can also touch into, like, later here in the show, like, the Supreme Court, which is part of the it is. It's part of the judicial branch, so. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's one of the 3 branches that our forefathers, who fought and declared that we are independent. And actually, did anyone see the meme? I didn't post it, but there's a meme out there, what Americans do in England on 4th of July, and someone put a bottle of, like, iced tea and poured it into the Thames River.
That's hilarious. Let me see if I can find it.
I found it on YouTube, and I wish I had, like, saved it, but I can only screenshot that, and then people can see it.
Hey, I found it. Hold on a second. Open link, open picture in new tab. There we go.
Yeah, like what Americans do in England. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like happy America. Like, well, today was a day of declaration, and it happened like what they all convened in Pennsylvania, didn't they?
Philadelphia, to be specific.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah. So the state I live in.
Which, by the way, I want to bring up something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed. Well, no, like on the 1st of July, Loki mentioned it was Canada Day, and that was when they declared their independence, and that reminded me that July. There's a lot of countries that declared independence in July. A lot of countries,
Oh.
like. Actually, let me see here.
Hey, let's let Loki tell us about July Day. Oh, like the 1st of July is the Canada Day. Like Loki, you're here, right? Still.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not sure what all I can say. It's basically our version of 4th of July.
Yeah.
So, what year did you guys declare independence, but still have the same you had Queen Elizabeth and shit on your bills?
I don't think it's quite an Independence Day. First, I think it's actually supposed to be anniversary of Canadian Confederation. Wow, what the hell? Wikipedia's not being very clear for me.
Well, read what the paragraph says.
Formerly known as Dominion Day, is the National Day of Canada, a federal statutory holiday. It celebrates the anniversary of Canadian Confederation, which occurred July 1st, 1867, with the passing of the British North America Act, 1867, when the three separate colonies of the United Canadas, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick were united into a single dominion within the British Empire called Canada.
Huh.
It's the birth of Canada.
So
that's what it is.
Yeah, because you guys are an independent. You guys still answer to the.
Oh, go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry.
No, because Canada still answers to the British Crown. You guys have the British the Queen on your money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
have her for much longer.
She's on her way out.
Well, actually, no. What they'll do is they'll probably put her on some bills, just like we did out in the United States. You know, she'll be on like a $1 bill or something like that, and then you'll have King Charles for like a 20 or something like that.
Yeah, but basically, so Canada Day is.
Won't have him for very long either.
Canada Day is more like a unification holiday.
He's not looking too good.
So Canada Day is more like a unification holiday.
Yeah, it's a birthday of this sort.
That's really cool. But right here, we have national days in July. July 1st, not just Canada, but Burundi.
Where's Burundi?
I don't know, actually. Let me look that up here real quick. Let me open up a new tab.
Yeah. What the heck is this?
Burundi. Oh, it's just south of Rwanda. So that's up in East Africa. Yeah, there we go.
Africa. That's in Africa, dude.
Yeah.
Rwanda?
Rwanda, yeah.
Rwanda, I'm sorry. Rwanda, I'm sorry.
Rwanda, yeah. So here we go, Brunei. Oh, it's a small country. Over by Lake Victoria. But yeah. But anyway, what else do we have? So July 1st is Burundi in Canada. July 4th, obviously, U.S. July 11th, Mongolia. July 4th, Independence Day, Revolution Day. July 14th, France is a national day. So it has to be one of their dozens of revolutions.
It's because they helped us gain our independence. That's why France also celebrates it. Because they actually did help us in the Revolutionary War.
Well, no, I said July 14th, not 4th, so that's 10 days later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I have it up on my screen here, too. So.
No, it's just what to read on my phone.
Yeah, hold on. What my quality? Okay, change it to 720. There you go.
Well, I can zoom in. Okay, now I can see it.
But July 21st, July 21st, Belgium, the accession of King Leopold I. So, when he became king. So that's Belgium. July 23rd, Egypt, Revolution Day, and July 30th, Morocco, Throne Day. So that's interesting.
So, yeah.
A lot of Julys.
Yeah.
July is full of them.
How many countries? Oh my God.
July just sounds like a whole celebration month where everybody just celebrates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy fuck. I mean, holy crap, dude. Seriously, July is packed full of them. I think also it's because like the Earth is tipping now, because we're already past the like equinox and shit like that for like your longest day of sunlight and whatever. We're in that little area where everything's kind of in between, so like things are starting to like thaw out in the south for like the wintry areas, like Mongolia for instance. It's getting a little warmer where it's easier to like move around without like the freezing temperatures and the wind on the mountaintops and shit. So I mean, I think like around this time for certain areas, it's a good time to attack. Like Jesus Christ, the fracking like humidity out here is just, I don't like it. It's more humid than where I'm originally from. It's not Wisconsin, Xander.
Did you see that screenshot I sent
There it
you?
is then.
Dude, all I can see is that plant that looks like a vajayjay.
Oh my goodness. What are you looking at?
Wait.
It's in your screen here.
What?
I see this plant with a
Oh,
pink
this
flame.
thing. Oh god.
Yeah.
Alice, what?
That thing.
That's what's on your screen share right now, and then I see Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And I see Joe Biden with a lion thing, and
Oh, no.
yeah.
Well, because like this video is over, I wanted to show you this.
45.
Check this out.
Happy Independence Day.
No, I can only see his face.
I love this guy.
That's a loud, tiny
Life is
cannon.
good.
Like,
And it's totally legal for us to own.
and then there's of course this that Alice
He's
sent
an
me
awesome,
earlier.
YouTuber that.
Yeah, this one's awesome. Like,
Yeah!
this is what we do in the Midwest.
Just holding like a packet of Roman candles, shooting it into the sky with absolutely no care in the world, even while he's sinking. God bless America.
God bless America, indeed.
But yeah, like,
I just think of two beings.
but yo, Alice, are you gonna, or anybody, like, are you all gonna go see some fireworks tonight? I will. I want to talk to you about that.
I wish
Actually,
I
I'm
want
on the way.
to, but actually, like for me, they're not having them here. I can only just hear them go off, and because of all the trees and the forest around me, I can't see anybody's launching them off. But however, like I was talking earlier, though, like the one time fucking California actually did something cool was they're like, yeah, fuck you, Newsom, we're gonna fire off these fireworks.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you just watch like LA County, like LA and Orange County and all that shit going off. Well, you know the county's better, Xander. You're from there.
Yeah, I do. Like, as I said, the Golden Moon and I are going to go up to this golf course up in the hill area. And, like, up there... Like,
yeah,
up
you
there...
said you've gone there before with them.
Yeah, we've gone there a couple of times, actually. Like, let me show you. Let's see here. Firework. Here we go. This is my view
I
here.
am up on the top of a hill overlooking all the valley down below,
That is
all the way to
awesome.
the ocean. And
You can
from
see them going off,
horizon
kind
to
of.
horizon,
Yeah, and
all
I remember
you
you
see
showing me this
is
video
fireworks.
before. It's
But, like,
freaking awesome.
you're just like up and you're just looking out at the valley below all the way to the ocean, and you just have like 100 square miles, and you just see fireworks everywhere. You're like, it was, oh
Unfortunately-
man, it's great up there.
Unfortunately, the camera doesn't do it justice.
Oh, it
because
doesn't.
of the haze in it.
It doesn't, but like,
all the
because maybe what you can do is like go in later and maybe put like a high def filter on it, and maybe you can see them better. But like I saw them going up. I saw the little.
yeah, there's little flashes you see here. Like,
Yeah, it was just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them.
I mean, like-
everybody's like, fuck you.
this video, and honestly, like, I'd like to
This is
watch,
the best one, man.
I'd like to watch this video entirely in the show, and I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for it.
You know what? I'm willing to take the risk for America.
Yeah, you know what? You guys down to watch this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All
It's
right.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just maybe mute it and we can just make remarks.
Well,
on it.
no, you gotta have the song in the background.
I everybody, I hope is putting their hand,
Oh my
right
God,
hand
man.
on their chest right now.
Sorry, I'm not American.
Yeah, you are.
If you want to be, you can
America is a
be.
continent, not a country.
I am North American.
Yeah.
That's
But
about
no,
as
like,
American as I get.
I love this video for multiple reasons. One, this is, back in 2020 when everything was on lockdown, God, I'm tearing up thinking about all this. And all across the state, like everything was canceled, of course, because of all the fright and everything. And everybody took it upon themselves to do their own shows. So, like, there's this helicopter just captured this, patrolling the skies over LA. It's just blowing up like the freaking, like Berlin in 1945, Like, oh my God, it was such an amazing event, and this is essentially what I see from my vantage point. Like, I see, like all this area, like, not this exact space, but, and I'm sorry for talking over
This
this.
is patriotism at its finest.
Oh, pardon me, I'm tearing up here.
I don't know about you, but like every time I hear that song,
Play ball!
it gives me like goosebumps.
Oh
hearing it.
man.
I
mean,
think
like,
it's because of the pitches and like hearing like people like sing it together. Like it just means a lot to me. Like
what I hear is the struggles of generation upon generation of every class, culture, and creed all across, from sea to shining sea. Every hardship has allowed us to be where we're at today. And sorry to go on a little bit of a downward spiral here, but like with how everything is going today, we need now more than ever to get the spirits and get through this.
united we are weak.
What?
Or, I mean, divided we are weak, united we are strong. I'm sorry, I said it totally backwards. That's not what it is.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, divided we are weak, united we are strong.
Exactly.
And what I see all on major social media is that they're talking about this, and that, and they're race baiting, and they're trying to build like this division to one another, and I can't stand that because we weren't that divided 20 years ago. Well, like we were like 30 years ago. Like I remember growing up, and I am going to admit one thing. Is like I was amazed by like how many Black Americans. I'm not going to call them African Americans because most of them were actually born here in the United States, and so they're Black Americans. And I don't care about saying the vernacular like that. Like
Elon Musk is an African American, and he's whiter than chalk.
Like they're Black Americans, and then they're African Americans who actually came out here and emigrated. Like the ones that were brought out here through slavery. I mean, there were many. There were more than just that. Like people forget that there is also white American. Like there's white slavery too.
Yeah.
Like, think of what Europe did, what Asia did. There's African slavery between each country and areas of tribes and stuff that happens out in China, like in Asia, Russia. Well, Russia is part of Asia. I mean, even in even with the Aborigines and like the Maori people in New Zealand. I mean, it happens everywhere, and to think that it's only one group of people is ignorant, and people need to learn that it wasn't just them. What happened to them was atrocious, but it's also atrocious to everybody else that suffered through slavery. It's not fair to just say they get like a pass for it when every culture has dealt with it.
And it really is an atrocity to all the people, not just, people like, Harriet Tubman? Is that her name? Harriet Tubman?
Yeah, she's
yeah.
she's on the
Yeah. Like,
from the railroad.
Yeah, like, of course, MLK, Rosa Parks, like all the white people who fought and died to end slavery in the Civil War. Like, that's why I said, like, all these generations and generations of people who sacrificed the founding of this nation. The founding of this nation was done by people with a lot to lose. These people, like, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, all these people had wealth. They had land. They had family. They put everything on the line, not just their lives, but the lives that they've built with others. They put everything on the line to found this thing in order to get away from the oppression. And to think that, where we're at now after all of that, it's almost like throwing it all in the trash. And it's just like, guys,
it's a clear slap in the face.
Like, people don't realize that these freedoms are what allows them to even say and do what they're saying and doing. Stop.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you want to say, bud?
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You said, and so I wanted to hear what you had to say.
I lost my thought. Sorry. You go ahead.
Because what I was going to say is also you have to think about, like, all the Irish and Scottish and people who are totally, like, disenfranchised and also, like, discriminated against when they came over to the United States. Like, everybody from every country has dealt with some form of discrimination.
Our railroad was built by the Chinese.
Yeah,
not to mention the Italians.
The Asians when they came over too. Absolutely, I was about to say them too, but you also got to think about the Europeans that came over and how
everybody that came to everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that one? That one movie.
Yeah, Fallen Scandinavia.
It takes place in New York, I think.
Oh, Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York.
It's the gang war one.
Yeah, the Irish stuff, yeah.
Irish and whatnot.
Gangs of New York.
Yeah, Gangs of New York.
Yeah, with, like, what's his face, Billy the Butcher and all that.
Good God, why did I just have it? Okay, Braveheart. He was also in There Shall Be Blood. Daniel Day-Lewis. He was the butcher in that movie and stuff. Like, it was a brutal movie. You had Liam Neeson briefly in it. But it's a good movie.
Yep.
But, like, it does tell you about, like, how everybody, like, that comes off the boat or over here gets discriminated one way or another. It's not exclusive to just one group of people. Everybody has. And the whole, like, the cool thing about the United States is that we're a lot, in my opinion, we were a lot less, discriminative, like, 20, 30 years ago than we are now. But because of social media and mainstream media, it's pitting us against one another, and I don't tolerate that shit.
And see, what's the problem here is that everybody's trying to be a hero. Everybody's trying to, like, in the final, like, the final little piece of this, the final little piece of that. I mean, like, are we the best nation, that we can be? No. Do we have faults? Yes. Can we make things better? Yes. Is there discrimination against blacks and Jews and women and all that stuff? Yes. Yeah. But it's nowhere near. Like, we still have progress to make. But everybody wants to be a freaking hero and get on their little Instagram and start movements, and, like, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. And you have all these people, and, like, the herd mentality. We turned into a mob. And look at us, like, we're like one bad day away from turning into France. They're on fire,
Dude, they're burning, dude.
Yeah. Well, we've already gone through that, but
But then at the same time, when are they not? But like at the same time, you can tell from that country that they are very opinionated, and at least they can stand up and try to fight as to like what's going on here in our own country.
I swear, France likes revolutions almost as much as Germany likes starting world wars.
Oh my god! Oh my lord!
That's going to take.
That's gonna give us a strike.
Probably.
Oh man!
Good thing Merkel isn't in power anymore.
Dude, but like at least it's it's the truth, but it's funny at the same time. But like, thing is people have lost their sense of humor, and like we need to like, actually make these jokes to like let people know. Like, look at George Carlin; he would have been canceled right now if he was out. Like, he is so freaking amazing. Like, dude, there's a little bit that Robin Williams does where he totally takes a jab at Joe Biden like 20 years ago, almost.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, seriously, like, the guy shouldn't be in office, but I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, let's not get into all that.
People need to be educated, and I actually believe that, like, that one guy, I can't remember his name, who's trying to run, I think he's a Democrat, and he's like a first or second generation American, and he actually said that in order to vote, you should be able to pass you should be able to pass the civics test that like people who come in legally have to take to become an American citizen.
Yes.
I agree.
Like, yeah. Like, my God, Ken, scary.
Yeah, no, it was
But
kind
no,
of
I
funny
actually believe in that.
earlier.
Like nowadays, like really, like originally, like I think when it came to voting, like when our forefathers first formed, like you had to be a landowner.
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah, no, like you're right. You had to be a landowner in order to vote because being a landowner means you're getting taxed. You're paying into a system. You know, you're funding the system and you get the privilege. You know.
Well, actually, you weren't really getting taxed so much because the reason why we left is because we.
Well, no, actually, Alice, what a lot of people don't realize is after the revolution, there was almost immediately a tax in order to pay for the war because wars cost money. You know, you got to pay the soldiers' bills and such. So right after we gained independence, we got tax. You know, so I mean, money makes the world go round, and you need it to have a functioning government. Where does the money come from? Taxes. You know. So
no taxation, no representation, but a lot of the stuff that is going on, but which thankfully, like, at least the Supreme Court's actually doing something right now. People are pissed off about a few of the things they've done, but
yeah, you talking about this affirmative action thing? This has been making waves.
No. I'm talking about like taxing the student loan forgiveness.
Oh yeah.
Actually, because like you know what, like
Well,
when I went to college, like when I was going to school. I mean, I did trade school, but we paid for it. My family and myself, like, we paid for that.
Well, didn't the Supreme Court recently rule? Didn't the Supreme Court?
I never got any money back for that. Like, I never got I never got a student loan forgiveness.
Didn't the Supreme Court recently say that this whole what was it that you just said? The student loan forgiveness? Didn't they rule that unconstitutional or something? Like,
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, like
Good.
That's unconstitutional. Like, why should I have to pay for other people's debt? Like, when I take out a loan, can I just go and be like, oh, I can't pay this, and without getting any reprimands for it?
Yeah.
I no. So
it's ridiculous.
Why should my taxes get raised for me to pay for that? Like, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and because somebody else wanted to be a stupid little kid, you know. Now it's coming out of my pocket. Oh hell no, you know.
Well, I'm not gonna pay for someone who spends like $80,000 for college and can't pay it back from their degree, and then they end up working at a Starbucks and they can't pay off that degree. You know, like that's not my responsibility. That's yours.
You know
Sorry.
what? I have a video.
But like we should watch that video after the show. So.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Which video?
Micro, I believe it was at the, where did he go? I think he went like the House of Representatives, and he's apparently, yeah, like he's spoken there a couple of times about how there's like this massive social stigma about going to college, and that has created a huge deficit of blue collar workers. Like we have we have thousands, we have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of shovel ready jobs, but nobody wants to go in and get dirty because they view it as a lower position. You know, like we have this stigma. We have this stigma in our culture where we look down on the janitors, like we look down on the McDonald's workers,
the plumber, the electrician,
like
the construction worker.
Yeah, like I remember even me as a kid, like I remember, you know, my mom, you know, telling me like, you know, oh, you're gonna go to college when you grow up, you know, you're not gonna be like that janitor, you know, and you know, I look back, it's like, dude, the janitor is more important than the CEO. You know, yeah, the CEO manages the company, but who keeps it clean on a day-to-day basis? Who keeps people away from the sick, from the filth? You know, the janitors, you know, these blue-collar, these hard workers, these low-level shovel jobs, like, they are the backbone of any civilization. So,
in order to build a building, you need to have the people to, like, maintain it and build it. Anyone else have any thoughts about that?
I have something to say. My high school, at the end of the school year, a bunch of us got together with some teachers, and we got every single janitor that worked in the building. We pitched in and gave them a bonus check, each of them.
Oh,
we all just chipped in like $20 to each janitor that worked every single day at that high school. And the teachers got them a gift basket, personalized gift baskets based on what they knew about the janitors. And that was the biggest, the coolest thing I ever seen.
That's really wicked, dude. Like, that's actually a proof that you're showing those people that they do matter. And they do, because they're the people that clean up after you when you're not thinking. Like,
I'm just sad that high school no longer exists, though.
Now these things happen.
I remember when I was in elementary school, there was a janitor, like, for whatever reason we called him Mr. Buddy, I don't know, and like, you know, he was my friend, like, you know.
That's hilarious. I had a janitor as a friend too when I was in grade school.
Yeah.
Around grade 3, I believe it was.
Actually, I had like 3 janitor friends that like I knew. Like one of them's name was Jim, the other one's name was Kevin, and the other one name was Paul. And like when I see them like going around the school doing whatever, and I always make a notion to say hi and how are you doing and stuff. And then after school, if I saw them outside by like the like cleanup area and stuff for their offices, I would come over and say hi to them for a few minutes before I could like have to get on the bus. And then even after I left that school and went to middle school, I'd come over and say hi to them. And then even into high school until they all like retired. But like they're all in their 40s and stuff, married and have like kids, and they're really nice guys. But, like there's these 3 janitors from my elementary school that I just really like found cool. And they actually knew me by name and stuff too, because I'm a Kathy.
Yeah.
I'm a girl.
Yo, by the way, what do you think about this America peanut like I made with the?
I've been staring at it forever, and I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I'm thinking like those peanuts are us. We're like around the flag and like saluting it, like with our peanut arms. I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna want to say that I think I would love that for the kicking the peanut like thumbnail logo.
Oh no, that's already the thumbnail. Like no, this is what I do. Like I put the thumbnail here as just like something to have like as an image while we're just talking. So
yeah, and you know what? For fun, like if like the season kind of changes, like overall I want it to be this one, but like you know for like Halloween you can put a pumpkin like Halloween jack-o'-lantern in there.
Oh yeah, maybe we can actually get Cyrus to draw something else.
Yeah, like have this picture, but we just like change it up for like the like special holiday like specials we do. You know, because we did like the New Year's Eve special, like, and that was like, oh my god, that was so long.
Oh my god. I don't think I'm ever going to do something like that again. And for anybody who doesn't know, we did a 10-hour live stream on New Year's Eve from, what was it, 2 p.m. until, midnight.
About 2 a.m.
Yeah.
No,
well,
1 a.m.
My time.
We made it all. No, it was like 3 p.m. to like that. Like
Was it? I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
Because back then we were still doing 10 and 2. Today, like, we're doing 11 and 3 now. So, like, we bumped it up an hour, like, between those 2 times. But,
yeah.
No, like, we started at about 2 p.m. my time and it ended at, like, shortly after midnight. So it was, like, 10 hours, some odd change. And which technically, because, like, we already did, like, a 2-hour show before that on with the history show. So all in all, I did 12 hours, half a day of live streaming, like, and to a lot of
both of us, because I was in that show too.
Yeah.
Today.
Well, you got to take a break. I couldn't.
No, I had to take bathroom breaks.
Yeah.
So like that's all I did, but otherwise I was on there the whole time, and we could just like, well, it was intense. It was an intense show. We're not going to be doing that tonight, that's for sure.
No. I'd like to end the show here in the next 15-20 minutes because I want to finish up my grub. I've been slowly munching this throughout the show. But I want to finish that up, get things uploaded on our many other platforms now, and then go out and see some fireworks. We gotta head out before it gets too late, otherwise we might not get a good spot and have to walk for like a quarter of a mile. No joke. You know how it is.
Don't forget to bring a case of beer, buddy.
No, we can't. No public drinking. So, and it's a golf course. We're not supposed to be there. It's private property. So, but there's like many other people are there too. It's not just us. But so, yeah.
Just bring yourself a quick joint, and if you get caught, you just throw it and like.
No. I'll smoke enough beforehand. I'll be good. Plus, I'll have my vape to keep me over. So.
So, anybody else going out for fireworks tonight?
Well, Loki is not from our country. He's our hat. So.
Yeah, I know.
I've heard too many fireworks as it is. The one night I mistook thunder for fireworks.
Oh.
No, it wasn't thunder. It was the lightning. I saw lightning outside, and I thought it was a fireworks going off. Then I heard the boom. I was like, "Oh shit, that's a loud firecracker."
Maybe it was a DeLorean.
It might have been.
Could have been. Could have very possibly been. Vinny, are you going out for fireworks?
Vinny's not here. He left a while ago.
Gone.
Oh, dude, shit, all I can see is the screen share. See, I knew I didn't back out, so I could see who's still in the show or not.
It's just you, Loki, and I.
You're a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Gosh darn it. See, I knew it was a little quiet.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, no, Vinny just kind of comes and goes. So.
Hey, we love our Vinny.
Yeah.
I'm just happy Vinny joined the show.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm actually exceptionally happy that Loki joined the show.
Yeah, I was excited. Like, I came in and I was like, is that a Loki? I haven't seen him in forever.
I know, dude. You know, oh, shoot. After the show, I gotta, like, tell Loki about something funny. So, which Xander already told you about earlier in Dean, but I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, right on. But, anywho's, so, since Canada doesn't have anything fun going on, how are your forest fires going on out there?
Oh, God.
I don't know, but my mom was telling me earlier today when I saw her that the smog is going to be rolling in again.
Oh, man.
God.
So we're going to be getting some overheating again.
Oh, wave 5,000, okay. How is that?
Yeah.
Climate change crisis issue going on with these forest fires.
Oh,
Right? Where's Greta Thunberg on this bullshit?
I have a couple things to say.
She's making fun of herself on a picnic table with some chick. Actually, I saw a video the other day. Can't remember who.
I have a thing to say. Alice, I have a thing to say. Talking about climate change, there's a couple things. One, and I don't remember who it was who said it, but somebody somebody somewhere, like some political figures, I think in our own government, what's going on about Venezuela is it's in its state because of climate change. It's like, how the hell does the climate affect politicians? You know? Like, how does climate change affect Venezuelan government? What? Like, how stupid do they think we are?
We just want to see anything that's gonna buzz somebody.
And now, and there's a thing recently that they're in New York or something, or I think New York, but also like mostly Europe or something. But God, I don't remember exactly where it was. But they're doing things about air conditioning and such. They're saying, actually, I think this is California. Actually, they're going after air conditioning because of the emissions, and they're saying, oh, it's causing climate change. So yeah, let's stop using air conditioning when the summer is rolling in. It's and people are going to die.
What about the coal and wood burning ovens for pizza in New York?
Oh yeah, well no, they need to buy like a $20,000 like thing to like scrub the air. Like out of their ovens.
They'll close down some of the like old mom and pop shops, or ones that are up and coming.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away everybody's ability to do their own business and make them more reliant on the big corporations.
You'll own nothing and like it. Is what they say. Is what they say, right? You'll own nothing and like it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, also, don't forget crickets.
Eat the bugs.
Eat the bugs. Yeah.
Eat the bugs.
Yeah. Well, anyway, why don't we wrap this up here so I can like really dig into this because I am hungry and I want to. Ooh.
Yeah, you want to eat that food. You want to eat that shit.
I'm an American and I'm not satisfied until I'm about ready to die of obesity. And I'm gonna need the energy from all of this stuff. Actually, hold on a second. I gotta bring this up now that I'm thinking about it. Jim,
can Lou come in and say Happy 4th of July by chance? Could I talk him into saying that real quick?
Who? Go ahead.
Your pops.
Oh, well, yeah, hold on a second. Let me go yell at him.
What are you saying, Loki?
Shoot, what was I saying?
Spaghetti-o.
Brain fart.
All these things happen. What are you gonna do?
The loon is coming.
Canada.
The loon is coming, but I want to show you this first real quick. This is Jim Gaffigan. Oh. Come on, play it.
Mostly use holidays so we can eat more. I normally don't have a burger, a brat, and a steak, but it is 4th of July. And I need the energy if I'm going to start blowing crap up. That's what the founding fathers would want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Cyrus, welcome.
Hey, Cyrus. Happy 4th of July.
Hey, how you doing?
4th of July, decided to creep in.
Hello.
I just accidentally, I think, burnt a couple of my eyelashes lighting my cigarette.
Holy crap, is that Xander the First?
Yeah.
It is.
Xander Senior.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, happy 4th.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah, how are you guys doing?
I requested to have you come up so I could say Happy 4th of July.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. We're going to go see some fireworks later, I think.
Yeah, no, we will.
Hopefully.
In a bit.
Yeah.
It's non-negotiable.
Oh, we got Scotty Bugatti.
Scotty Bugatti! Why did you guys decide to come in at the tail end of the show?
Andrew, you totally called it. Right at the end of the wrap-up, people would come in.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I just woke up from my nap. I was hibernating.
I was getting ready. So.
That's all right. We'll still chat after the show.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, happy 4th, everybody.
Yeah, happy 4th. Okay, let me put this one back on. Happy 4th.
Yep, it's almost dark enough here, so I'm almost ready.
Yeah.
I didn't even change it to beautiful yet.
Sorry for the car driving by. We're just getting ready to go to fireworks out here.
All right, Miss Alice, do you want to do your wrap-up spiel?
Oh, right. Yes, I will, my friends. Okay, so... Oh, say can you say by the Dom's Peanut Night, we kicked the peanuts and they prevailed.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah, but no, I haven't thrown the kick the peanut there.
And don't kick me.
No, don't kick
me. And I'm not from Wisconsin.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, cheesehead.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Dude, you might as well like start joking with Cyrus, dude. Cyrus, would you tolerate being called Wisconsin?
Well,
I think it's a cute nickname.
No.
wow.
Oh my, you traitor.
Well, guys, until you catch us again next Sunday for the actual on-schedule Cake Peanut, or if you're interested in some history shows, we have a history show every day at 11 in the morning Pacific Time, and a new show every Tuesdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific Time. But yeah, until you catch us next Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, or 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central.
6 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. Until then, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate by thumbs, and subscribe. Check the under description for links that you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition and everything we've spoken about and things we have not spoken about. Until next time, toodles!
Be cool, stay cool, don't do drugs, and I am the lovely who is Alice.
Oh yeah, I'm Alexander. Wow, we are out of practice. 1 week off and we are just all so screwed up.
I am Loki.
Sam.
Then we have Scott.
I'm Scott.
Bugatti.
And then?
Jade.
All right.
Oh.